Okay. So this time I am going to skip cutscenes where I can. I'm not going to do it on an actual marathon run, but I will do it here. So pretty much right at the beginning, as you can see, we are just rushing through. Normally it will be really, really slow. The main bit that this run is faster for is the start of the game. It means that for a marathon run, it's a lot less sluggish for people to watch, to get into, because that's the main part. Like it's like anything else on you know, YouTube or anything like that. Like you want the start of your video to be compelling enough to stick with it. And unfortunately, Secret Rings does not have that. Secret Rings has a very boring start and a very absolutely fire middle and end. But yeah, this fixes that. That just makes the whole thing fire. It's pretty cool. But we also have the soul gauge already, so we are going to be using speed brake in places. And that's the other main thing. If we were doing a regular any % run, even at the end of the run, we wouldn't have a very high bar for the soul gauge. Here we are starting off with a really high bar. And by the end of this run, we're going to have an even higher bar. I also have Pearl Collector as well, because that really helps to get a lot of stuff going on. Collects a lot of pearls in an area of effect, rather than without doing that. I did not get the Fire Soul on this save file, so that's why it's still there. They're just normally one and done. Ooh, close. Yeah, these pearls are really worth grabbing now. And we're going to do a skid. Yeah, there we go. I've just realised I don't have controller cam on. Chat, do you want controller cam? Do you want hand cam for this? I was thinking something was missing. It's controller cam, I forgot it. Nope. Not gonna risk that. I have a second camera for this. Normally I have my face cam, but I also have a controller cam for Secret Rings. I kind of need to implement controller cam into the Go Fish layout as well for this run. For some reason you can't. Whoa, interesting. Yeah, you can't actually do anything massive there. There we go. Nice. And because it was damageless, we get 2 times XP. Very good. And somehow I only saved 0.7. That felt really good. I guess if we're chilling more for this run, we could just go without a hand cam. I've already started the run now, I guess. If people really want it, I'll grab the second camera.
3, 2, 1.
So this one's a Die Hard challenge. It's simply do not die. You can take damage, but you can't die. So this one is don't hit the jars. That means you need to not hit the jars.
Are you ready?
Hope this helps.
Let me show you just how fast I am.
So this game is auto run. So when you're first starting out, you have no idea how to do anything. but once you've played the game for a little while, you now know what directions the game is going to send you in and what things you need to avoid. Just going to do a tiny speed break. We can't do mini speed breaks here because speed break does make you hit things. I do also need to delay my hits here so we actually get through without getting hit by the fire there. If we get hit by the fire, we will fall down into one of the pots. And that's going to be bad. And that's exactly what happened in my run. Why do they call it a Die Hard challenge if the goal is not to die? Good point. I wish I knew, but I do not know. Alright, well anyway, now we've got to break the jars instead of miss the jars. So, I don't know. Die harder. Yeah, it's die hard and die harder. So, we actually don't want to homing attack the jars. It doesn't make a huge difference. And especially now I've got Fire Gaze, which is area of effect. It's even better to just not do that. We'll do it for the last one though. Just take our time a little bit. Pretty good. So it's going to be a while before we actually level up. Normally we're just getting bombarded with level ups like every other level. That's not happening here because we're not getting much more XP than usual. But in turn, the amount of XP per level is way higher now than we need. So bosses give a lot of XP, so we'll often get level ups there. But a lot of the time we're just skipping through these XP screens just straight away. And I'm starting every level off by doing a jump and then a stomp. And the stomp just makes you go straight into fast speed when you've got the skills that I have equipped. Larry feeding time, see you soon. Go feed the boy. So this is a race with Uhu, the genie. Very easy one. And we're done. You do get some very hard Uhu races later, but for the most part, the hard missions are actually not in any percent. Because thankfully, they did have some foresight with this game and decided to lock the hard missions, the really, really brutal ones, stuff like no pearls and things like that. They decided to lock those in levels that are not required for any percent, which is very nice. As much as I can criticize this game for not telling you where to go and what missions to play, I can also give this game credit for basically every mission that you wouldn't want to play being not required. It would just be nice if the game actually told you which ones those were. Oh!
Oh no, this just
Ow.
isn't my day.
No, I didn't want to press 1, I wanted to press 2. Don't do that. Well, time to just lose time here. But this game is fully reliant on motion controls as well, to move left and right. We are only using the D-pad to use speed brake. We're never using time brake as well. Oh, don't do that. Right, come on, take your time. Yeah, we're in weird cycles now. Okay, now we go. How am I on? Oh, it's because of the rail grinding thing. I've got a skill equipped that speeds me up a little bit if I'm rail grinding, I think. But it costs 1 ring per second, as if it's like a supersonic mode. Wait, don't do that. We want to hold speed break here. Want to have enough to do a speed break in this section. Just go past all this. Normally there's a fire soul there. I've already collected it, so we don't have it. Go. And now we're going to collect rings. 99 rings. So right at the beginning we already have 5 rings because of the ring bonus skill. And we can also move left and right a lot quicker as well because of the skills we have. We have better handling of Sonic, stuff like that. And we also just get an absolute ton of pearls. Go for this. Deactivate it, go through here. And we pretty much already have... I think I've collected every ring. Was that perfect? Perfect in terms of rings, I think. I'm not sure if you actually want to grab all the rings in that first section, because normally you want to avoid a few so you can dodge the spikes. Because if you get hit to the spikes, you lose 20 rings. But for me, I lose 40. Because I have the... sub-warp boost equipped. It makes my speed really high, my acceleration really high, but it also means it is a lot... Oh, don't want to do that. Right, let's get off the rail. Good. You don't want to be on the rails here. It's slow. Yeah, it makes my acceleration high, but it decreases defense. But... the game doesn't really tell you what decreased defense means. It literally is just you lose more rings when you get hit. That's all it is. So some very subtle other things as well. My time between between homing attacks rather. Is also different. I'm going to go for a clip here on the right hand side. Got it. Nice. Clipped through the wall. Normally you want to defeat the enemies there. Clipped through instead. Who cares? Yo Mizu, how's it going? And there's our first level up. That was a really good stage because of the clip there. And we're going to have a boss now as well. This is Sand Scorpion. Normally the bosses in this game, this is another good thing about NG+, is... another thing is that the bosses are often quite grouped together. I'm not sure if they intended it, but you have to defeat a boss in a certain area. So later on you have to go to Pirate Storm. That's fine. Yeah, you have to go to Pirate Storm to defeat an enemy. No, that didn't let me in. Okay, interesting. That one does. Okay, you want to go for the right-hand side here, though, because you want to hit 2 times, and then it will instantly get to the other cycle. And we're done. And I'm going to save time because of skipping cutscenes. Nice. Dino Jungle. Yeah, normally you have to go to the Pirate Storm boss to get the Water World Ring, and then go back to a previous area to defeat the boss there that was at the time too strong. Which is like, oh, look, it's so quirky for the story, but in reality it's just, you're playing multiple bosses pretty much back to back. This is not good. Like, it's not the end of the world, but like, you want to space out the bosses. And then here, as long as I just move after this bit, it won't hit me. Very, very quick section when you have sub-warp boost. It's kind of funny. Like, you barely even hear the text. And if I was playing with the absolute fastest skills, I think you wouldn't, like, the text actually gets cut off.
Sonic, can't you swim? Tilt the Wii remote left or right to change direction.
With the speech and dialogue and stuff. And because of Pearl Collector, we just get an absolute ton of pearls here.
The road splits in two here. You can use your homing attack on the balls that don't have spikes.
Oh, come on. I thought it wasn't doing the jump there.
The road
Well, there
splits
goes my
in two.
120 rings.
You can use your homing attack on the balls that don't have spikes.
Go.
That is a treasure box.
Yeah, the game is also eating my
See
input
what's
sometimes.
inside.
As always, classic secret rings. There we go. Motion warning. It's even faster than normal, I think. If I do it properly.
Dizzy!
Yeah! Excellent!
Very, very bad section. If you... Well, it's a great section if you love motion sickness. Big motion sickness fan.
Maybe that flying pod can help us across to the other side.
And here we can just stomp after one, because we have the fire gaze. So it will just instantly go through.
How many of these guys are there?
Because of the area of effect. And we'll jump down here as well.
If those iron balls
But the go for the gold stages are pretty much the normal, like, Sonic fare. And then, like, you're just getting to the end of the stage. And the rest is just to pad the game out a little bit. Normally there's a fire soul in the middle. I'm actually going to go left because it's easier. There's no fire soul there anyway. Fire souls give 500 XP. So they are good. Ah, I didn't skip it. You can skip these if you do well, but... Yeah, sometimes the dino will just go the wrong way anyway. Like that. And he's staying there. What are you doing? Here, please. Thank you. And we're actually just going to speed break through this. Normally you have to wait for the dino, but we're actually just going to speed break through it all.
Get on the catapult and tilt the Wii remote towards your
Thank
side.
you.
Quickly move it
Catapults
forward
can be a
again
bit of
to
a
launch
pain because
yourself
they're
off.
again motion controls.
Okay.
It's also the first time I'm playing Secret Rings at the new setup, so
This
it could be
catapult looks
interesting.
Like it works at a different angle than the last.
Thank you.
Speed break!
And speed break the end.
Just a little more, Sonic.
And that's it.
That was tight!
Not bad, all things considered. We had a death in there. But my goal for today, I'm hoping for a sub 140. I think this was a pretty good run. There were a couple of levels that I lost a lot of time in from very big deaths. One of them has already happened. But I think I can sub 140. Realistically. Nice 20 rings. We already have 5, so it doesn't matter too much. You know what? I don't even need my notes. Not yet. I can have my notes open yet later. These are not too complex for the notes side of things. So because of Skimmer, Aegis Slider, Skimmer it is. Skimmer means we will just blitz through those sections. We can also get some interesting collisions off these rocks. There we go. Go, please. Thank you. And speed break does mean you instantly go through any enemies as well. You have to be a bit careful here because this is a Die Hard challenge. Especially with the speed. I am going to speed break through this because it will destroy the cacti. Normally they're a massive pain. You can just destroy them. Just go through them. Just go through them. Okay, apparently that was another one that I must have died on. Because that's pretty bad. That should not be taking me that long. I know it's massively sped up because of the skills I have. And the speed break I have. But, yeah. Also, yeah, maybe... I'm trying to think of the regular any percent route. Because surely I must have speed break going into that. Oh, actually, no. This is Dino Jungle. So, no, I don't think I would actually normally have speed break there at all. Oops. That's not good. So this is a rampage mission. We have to defeat 10 enemies. This is the introductions to these missions. They're actually not very broken. There's no way of abusing the killing the enemies part of these. However, later on we can actually be a little cheeky in how these work. And we can actually go backwards to make the same enemies respawn. Big strat for the speedrun. Gonna just go back here. No. Gonna go back here, please. Come on. Thank you. That took long enough. We can go past without hitting that one, but it's not ideal. There's no incentive for us to do that. It's faster to do it now. Actually hit that enemy.
Maybe we can use its attacks to get to the other side.
Oh, that's not good. I'm just gonna have to go then. I'll have to do another cycle later. That's fine. But what we will do is we will do this. Wait a little bit, otherwise you will just hit the chest instead. And the reason for that is because we can now just go through here, hit all those enemies. Please make me respawn back here. No. That's not good. Let me go back, please. Oh, come on. Okay, I don't know if there are enough enemies now then. That's irritating. Okay, I'm gonna have to be really careful then. Right, so we're gonna wait here. Get you, get you. Get you. Okay, there are enough. Thank you. Yeah, that's good to know. Good backup. So there are 4 extra enemies. I didn't realise that speed breaking through there would not hit them. But this is not normally something I would do in a run. Like, I wouldn't have speed break there anyway, so... That's why it's good to do these no resets, to actually know what we're doing. When we're implementing extra strats that I have not made notes for. And now it's stealth attack, so we are not hitting enemies. These are tutorial rings, so we're just going to go straight through. You normally have to wait for them to contract fully. We're just going to hit this, though, on our way through. And that will change the dino's path. That is intended. And the reason for that is so that we go to this section faster. So we're now going to go the left side. Oh, actually, no, this is risky. I don't even know if this works. Yeah, no, this don't work. I keep forgetting about this. Okay, so I need to go down here. Yeah, so you have to take the slower path when you're doing NG+. This is like one of the only levels that's slower on NG+. Because normally what you do is a little skip where you go on the top route path, which is the bad one for this. Because the path up there pretty much has an enemy that you are pretty much guaranteed to get hit by it unless you have a very good red launch ring timing. So I usually play it very, very carefully there. Yeah, there's still time save there, clearly, because I didn't realise that in PB either. But, yeah. So normally you want to go the top path and then deviate back to the bottom path once it becomes slow. Once it becomes the bad part where there are enemies. And you do that by sort of stomping onto that log, which I did do correctly, but I think with the speed buffs that I have, it actually means that I can't do it. So we're going to be a little cheeky here as well and use the fire gaze for our last hit. Because technically these take 3 hits. We don't actually need to homing attack them every time. We can just do that. You can also speed break them, so I will do that later.
Remote left or right to change
This is another level I wouldn't usually have speed break for.
Move the Wii remote up and down to fly upward. Press the 2 button to get
Yep,
out.
and that is a spring you want to avoid because it takes you on the wrong path. That is a pointless switch because it just gives you rings. A lot of just random stuff in this game you don't want.
If those iron balls hit us,
You have to know
we'll fall
which
into
is
the
which.
water.
We do need to hit these though.
The Razor's henchmen.
There you go, in there. And we're going to speed break this one. Nice.
Great job, Sonic.
Speed break just means if you hit the egg, it's just going to break it straight away. It is risky because if you miss, then you're going to have to do an entire other lap again. And we actually do need to go back here, otherwise homing attacking around this does not work. Don't do that. There we go. Don't skip it, please. Done.
That was tight.
Not bad. Oh yeah, clearly there's some room for improvement in this run. Because that was a pretty good split. And we saved 11 seconds, so maybe this can go further. Maybe this can be like a sub 135 for me. If I push myself a lot. If that's the case, then a 140 estimate for this will be fab for marathons. So this is another thing.
Is this a castle?
What you would want here is you would want mini turbo usually. And that's so you can actually like get a boost when 1
I've never
appears on
seen
the
a
timer.
spirit get that big.
It's literally the exact same as charge start boost in Wii Play. You have to tilt the Wii remote down when 1 appears.
You can hit the tanks with a homing attack.
Also, these cycles are completely different because we're getting here faster than usual. So you have to be very careful dealing with that. So now, the everlasting question. Who's going to rock the place? That's the question of the day.
So hot in here.
Of every day. Skill check there. Sometimes that fan hits you, sometimes it doesn't. The intentional method is, by the way, fire gaze just hitting enemies sometimes when I do that, and then
Strike the
we'll get
creature in the
pearls
head
from it.
Someplace higher up. When the hoop gets smaller, move the
Yeah,
Wii remote
the
forward
intended
quickly.
strat. Oh, come on, why does this not work sometimes? That was fully contracted. Yeah, going a little different than the intended strats here sometimes. But funny thing with this game is you can just avoid stuff by just not doing anything. That's not what I did, Sonic. Okay. And he's not holding 2 when I am doing that. Come on. Thank you. But we can also use speed break sometimes to get through these spikes at very specific moments. Don't do that. Yeah, the intended way with those fans is to use time break. And that slows down time, means that you can dodge them for free. Because then they're going a lot slower and you can actually see where you're going. Here we're not doing that, because time break is obviously very slow.
Sonic, look up!
Let's keep going, Shara.
Normally you can jump around these, but I'm not even going to bother doing that here. I'm going to wait for this to go, though, otherwise you get hit. There you go. I actually played that, because I have sub-warp boost, I have to play it even more differently than usual, and I still got hit by the fire. I'm just going to grab a ring here. There we go. And we're going to drain it into here. We're going to go for this launch ring. Just mash the last one. Doesn't really matter too much. And we're going to do a quick... yeah, speed break through there. And there's a little strat here that I'm going to go for. Nice. Yeah, so normally you have to wait for those falling objects to come through. Oh, nice. We skipped the spike ball as well. Perfect. Yeah, that. Why did I do that? That was never going to work. You can't speed break through those, sadly.
Speed break! Speed break!
I will speed break this though. Yeah.
That was tight!
Yeah, a lot of different stuff going on in this level compared to usual. We are almost at the point where we would unlock speed break though. Because normally in the run we would defeat this level and then we'd go back to Sand Oasis to do some levels. And that is the point where we would unlock time break, and speed break and time break.
3, 2, 1.
Thank you. Cool. Yeah, so you want to go through here, you want to grab these pearls. Actually, no, yeah, this is one we would normally have speed break for. You want to grab those pearls using Pearl Collector. Speed break through this bit. Through those spikes. Got hit there, unfortunately. I think it's because I'm going slightly faster than usual. The cycles are different. So I actually want to be on the left there. See, it changes all your muscle memory a little bit. And then we're just at the end. That's just it. That's the level. So from this point, this level on, we would normally have speed break. So the only difference now is that we have more gauge to use. And we also have a ton of extra other skills. Normally we'd have to do some clever sort of equipping and then sort of discarding skills and equipping new ones and then going back to old ones. Here we're just putting everything on. Yeah, that's not going to work. That's fine. So what I need to do is I need to use the area of effect of Fire Gaze to hit those orbs. So if I just hit the middle one and it's just fine. What are you doing, Sonic? 1, 2, 3. So the last one, you want to do 2 homing attacks and one regular hit. Ah! This is so annoying sometimes. Right, please let me through. Thank you. I'm going to land here. I'm going to do speed break. No. No, that's not what I wanted. I was trying to cancel it. Okay. Okay. Oh, come on. Get off. Yeah, I'm going to have to just hope I don't get hit here. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, it's always scary. Always scary there. Right, please let me in. Thank you. Yeah, so normally there, what I want to do is actually get a 2 cycle, and somehow we're still saving time. This is so unoptimized. Yeah, there's a lot of potential here in this run. I mean, I guess it's because this is only my second run of this category. But normally you can get a 2 cycle there. What you want to do is hit the boss for 2 homing attacks and 1 stomp. And the stomp will do the Fire Gaze. And it will give you the bonus damage. And if you do that both times, you'll just win. The last cycle is really difficult as well. So it's good to skip that.
3, 2, 1.
That's why I was scared.
Hurry! We have to get out of here!
Let's go, Shara!
And now we have a really, really fast beat the clock level. 3 minutes. We're going to obviously smash that. We can do it in 1. So we're going to go this way. Perfect. Thank you for cooperating, game. And we'll speed break through this section as well. We're going to go on this launch ring. Go all the way. Go through here as well. Nice. Speed break through this bit. Go through there. Sometimes you get stuck on the wall. It's fine. And then here, as soon as you hit the spikes, speed break. Not going to go for the full thing because otherwise you get hit to the red barrel. You don't want that.
Sonic, it's just
And we're done. 90 seconds. That's it. That is as good as it's going to get. It's actually really good. Next is Levitated Ruin. Big skip here that I have not played in like 2 months. So good luck, I guess. Good luck. Good luck. Because you're probably not hitting it. But if I do, it's going to save me like 3 minutes. This is Levitated Ruin 1 skip. So, best level in the game, by the way. I love this level. As much as the wind is incredibly frustrating. The music saves it. Oh, that was poor. Get on there. Thank you. Done.
okay.
Why they decided to make this level push you back when you do anything remotely wrong. And by wrong, I mean not optimal. I have no idea. Anyway, we're going to get a bunch of pearls here. Speed break through it all. We get loads to work with, because obviously we have a higher soul gauge, so we can hold more of those pearls. You get 20 for every one of those big ones as well. So they make a big difference. Oh, that's bad.
Of course. He's one of
But the good thing is, with this run, we can just pretty much get right back up to speed because of the skill that we have, sub-warp boost, and
Move the Wii remote forward
cancel
and
dash.
back to
So when I cancel
After
the air dash,
When your soul gauge has power, press the plus control
that
button
will then
and
give me a bit of a
release
burst of speed as well.
Do it.
And we'll go for a speed break here. Yo, NT, thank you for the watch streak. Hope you're doing well. Oh. Yeah, so normally this wind would be really, really difficult to deal with. But here, because we already have those boosts... this is not good. It's burned my rings. The skill I have burned my rings. Oh, we are lucky. We are lucky to get away with that. Yeah, I'm sure I'm losing rings when I'm on rails because of one of my skills. Like, the post-game skills are really good, but sometimes they do have that side effect of, yeah, costing you time. Or, not costing you time, costing you rings and stuff like that. Okay, so, here is the skip, hopefully. We are going to try and clip into this fortress. Didn't happen. Unfortunate. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to take damage to this enemy. And we're going to have to try it again. Come on. The good thing is we have a huge amount of soul gauge going into this, so we can actually just retry it very quickly. That was bad. What? That's not how you do it. I'm gonna try something. Where am I? Am I in? I'm not in, am I? Why is it coming up with homing attacks in there? In the fortress? I mean, that's what I want. What? I have no idea how that worked. That's nothing like what I'm supposed to do. Okay. Alright. Sure. We did it. Yes! Yippee!
That was tight.
It took like a minute longer than it should have. But I mean, we did it. Maybe it's because of the extra skills. I have no idea. I have no idea how that happened. Hey Queenie, how's it going? So what I was supposed to do is before a certain point on that red path, you want to stomp and stay in a very specific spot. And the reason for that, by the way, big rampage level here. We're going to go on a massive tear and it's done. So, yeah, what you want to do is you want to, just before you get past the door, before you're sort of go past being parallel with the door, what you want to do is jump, and just before you land, you want to do a air dash, and then hold like a 2 o'clock on the remote. So normally you're holding this, you want to go all the way there, and the reason for that is eventually, because you're still off the path, eventually you'll actually clip into the fortress. I don't know what happened there. I think it's because I had speed break or something. I'm sure it's happened before, but never to me. But otherwise, yeah, very odd.
Well, let's get that taken care of.
And we're just going to skip through that section. Very simple.
Speed. Should I pull this lever?
Yeah, seeing all achievements mentioned in that was pretty cool as well.
We're back to where we started.
I already knew Medal Marathon got featured in there,
Now we need to find the next
but
switch.
yeah, I had no idea that was also going to get mentioned. Pretty cool.
Fun. Look out, Sonic!
Yeah, it's a really, really good video. So here I actually only need to hit that first one. Yeah, I don't know if I said hi and all that. Hi Queenie, hope you're doing well. Sorry, yeah, I was a bit preoccupied at that exact moment because I don't know what the heck happened. But yeah, hope you're good. I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm chilling. I'm practicing for, oh dang it. I'm practicing for Go Fish next week because I'm going to be running this on Friday on my own speedrun marathon. So I need to do well because I have given myself a chance with my own game.
2 to go.
First time I've done that since 2023, we play. Sonic music and games from this era have such a good aesthetic. Yeah, this game really nails it for that.
Speed break.
And that's about it.
They're over here too.
Yeah, when you know what you're doing in this, it's really, really fun. Come on. Why are you falling so slow? Queenie with the 2 years! Wowee. Wow, I didn't get hit as well. Nice. Thank you for the 2 years of Prime Gaming. Enjoy the emotes and the ad-free. 2 whole years.
If we can stop the sand,
Wow.
we can probably walk across.
So I'm gonna actually go through here, get these red launch rings. Didn't realise how shaky you were during table tennis. I think it's just a natural thing, if I'm honest, to happen there.
One more to go.
Yeah, I think you would be. I think Wii Remote pointer controls do really over-exaggerate how shaky you are as well sometimes. Because you only have to make a slight movement and it looks like you're going all over the place. Yeah, so here we can actually just hold left for all this section and then go through the spiral here. Like, it looks so difficult to dodge all this garbage, but it's really not when you know what you're doing. Alright, anyway, we're going to try and clip through the left-hand side here by doing this. by doing this. There you go. We are in. Normally you have to wait, kill some enemies there. Just gonna go for a big homing attack. And by the way, this whole time I forgot to explain what we're doing on this mission. We are saving Sinbad, who is actually Knuckles, but no, he's not Knuckles, he's Sinbad. Who even is Knuckles? We don't know Knuckles. This is bad, actually. I need to do this. I'm supposed to jump there to hit that. It did not work. I really don't want to die here, but we are right at the end, so we should be okay. Yeah, cool. 2 years, I'm so old. Yeah. We got Unc and Aunt status here. Go to Mario Kart DS 32 tracks. Nice. Good luck with that. Hope it goes well. That's another minute saved. What the hell? This is so random, but I came across a TikTok today where someone disputing that no one knows Sonic Boom. Wait, so someone was saying that no one knows Sonic Boom? Or someone was saying that... Or someone was disputing that no one knows it. So, like, they were saying that people know it. Oops. Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go backwards. That's not backwards. We want to go backwards. So, hold jump. Go backwards. That's not good. That's fine though. We can deal with this. We're faster on ledges now with the skills I have. Oh, I didn't get the skip. That's fine. Normally you want to skip all that. Not gonna happen here. Oh, that's not good. I might die here now. Oh, that was close. That was really close. Nice. Okay, not the best. What you want to do is you want to do the same skip we did in the tower in the previous level and hit the spring. It's just a little bit trickier to do it on that version. Didn't realise that approved sound on TikTok was from Sonic Boom. That's so random. Wait, really? Someone was saying that people know it. So, Sonic Boom is not a great game. The speedrun is the main way I'm familiar with said game. And I know that in the speedrun it's absolutely littered with glitches. Like, right from the get-go, you are using a bunch of pause abuse. Like, the main thing, if you've ever seen a speedrun of Sonic Boom, the main thing you will remember from it is the sound effect for the pause. That is what you will remember. Like, that is just littered all over the speedrun. Okay, and how's it going? Yeah, so I actually know someone who runs Sonic Boom, Hypnotics. Big Sonic runner, community leader. Yeah, the cartoon I feel like people are even more familiar with. Because that's what they were really leaning into around that era. Because they had, I think, 3 3DS games, didn't they? 2 3DS games, or 3 of them? Anyway, this is the Rampage warp kind of respawn abuse thing we're doing. So we're just going to keep on looping, and it makes these same 2 enemies respawn. Oh my god, Kane. Yes, I do. Hey Ken Yoshi, how's it going as well? Talking to Kirby, nice Kirby emote. Yeah, so, okay. So yesterday, if you're not in the Discord, by the way, you're not going to have a clue what I'm talking about. And if you're not British, you also probably won't have a clue what I'm talking about. But, I went on a bit of a speedrun.com rabbit hole yesterday. Right, just random games, okay? And I came across a game called Coronation Street. What is it again? Hang on. Coronation Street, The Mystery of the Missing Hot Pot Recipe, 2011. Okay. Which is already... It's a missing object game from 2011. 2011! That looks absolute garbage, right? I have the ROM for it. I will be playing it on stream. I will be playing it and I will be speedrunning it because there is a speedrun. I don't believe me? Give me a week. I'll be doing it. Trust me. The speedrun, I thought there was some kind of game-breaking glitch because it went. There are 5 runners, right? And there are 2 runs that are about 10 minutes, right? Right at the top of the leaderboard. And there are 3 runs that were all done on the exact same day that are over an hour. And it turns out that there was no game-breaking glitch. It is only... the only thing that made a difference is that they were playing blind. All the objects are always in the same place. They are normally all garbage places because you have a lot of like hiding spots are pretty much like there's like a level in the butchers or something where you need to find sausages, right? But sometimes they're just invisible. Like they're just not there. They're just outlines of sausages. It's ridiculous. But they actually found a skip during their run, during their blind playthrough, where you can back out, because there's like a hint button, and it will just tell you where an object is. You can back out and go back into the game, and it will just refresh the hint. But if you know where everything is, then you don't need to do that anyway. Like, you can just click where everything is. So the top runners, who have like 10-minute runs, just know where everything is. So you don't even need to use those. But it turns out all 3 of the runners have run Kirby. All 3 of those bottom runners that did their blind race. Which, to be honest, is probably better than if I did a blind run. They are probably going to have much better times than if I did that. I guarantee I would not be beating their times. Also, I did that wrong. I'm supposed to do a smaller jump there. That's my bad. I'm just autopiloting right now because I'm talking about Coronation Street video game. It did also teach me that there are other soap opera video games. Apparently there was a EastEnders video game for the ZX Spectrum, which looks really odd. Oh, come on. Stop throwing. Thank you. Oh, don't go here with 0 rings. Okay, cool. We're cool. All those shows need to die. The funny thing is, it's like... It's kind of the only thing keeping linear TV going. Like, those shows genuinely get... like, Coronation Street gets, like, 3 million still. Which is kind of ridiculous. But it's like a dedicated 3 million, though. The thing is, though, if they didn't have those anymore, they would not be doing new shows. ITV have about 3 hours of news a day now, and they have done for like 5 years. Like they just are allergic to making anything new outside of a 9 PM time slot or for ITVX, their streaming service. They are actually allergic. They're definitely allergic. Like, they would not make new stuff if they got rid of it.
I'll take that. Okay, let's use this.
Are you kidding
People would watch new shows if they wanted to do any, but there aren't any. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I mean, they do new shows as well, but like, they would never be doing enough to fill out an entire schedule every day. Or I have been watching Traitors, actually. I hadn't got into regular civilian Traitors previously, but I've actually got into, because it was on in the background one day, so I actually got into the recent one, so I will probably watch it when it's back on again. I think it's normally on like around the start of the year for the civilian one, so yeah, I should watch it when it's on. To be fair though, I mean, I think Saturday Night TV died for you because I know you've said before that that's always when you stream. So that's kind of different. And it's the same for me. You recommend season 2? Yeah. Lemony Snickers, but I know he has a game. 2011 was 30 years ago. But yeah, I am very tempted because I was planning on maybe next year going to a UKSG, which is which is like a speedrun marathon in the UK. I'm still in two minds, but yeah. But what I think would be hilarious is if I submitted some normal games, but if I also if I also submitted the Coronation Street secret hot pot recipe game, because it would be like 10 minutes. And the funniest thing at the end of the run would just be like for the entire rest of the run, not tell people that I know where all the answers are, and right at the end, have the rug pull of like, how am I so good at this game? Well, it's because the answers are always in the same place. Right, bye. I think that would be hilarious. To be honest, I think that's a funny bit. That's a funny bit worth 10 minutes of a speedrun marathon schedule's time, personally. I feel that's worth it. Go. Thank you.
Tilt the Wii remote left and right to move when flying. That was close.
There is no shot that misses. Are you serious? That's a 3 AM GDQ type game, yeah.
Good luck, Sonic.
I mean, I would consider submitting it for GDQ as well, but I don't know. GDQ wouldn't accept that. The only reason why I say UKSG is because it's Coronation Street. It's like a British institution. They're the only people who are gonna know what the hell it is. The funniest thing as well is like that game could easily have been made like 15 years before and it just wasn't. Please, I'm actually right, I need to lock in because this is a joke.
Good luck, Sonic. Be careful not to fall.
UKSG British TV games block. Oh, trust me, I got them all. I got the collection. I got Golden Balls for the Nintendo DS. I got them a lot.
Good job.
It's a shame Golden Balls for the Nintendo DS has no speedrun potential because you know damn well that I would have done that by now. And for those who don't know what Golden Balls is, you do. It's the game show where you do split or steal, but no one ever remembers the rest of the game show. Except me, obviously. Like, I've genuinely seen people, I think it was last week, it makes me die a bit, little tiny bit, because there was a little bit more to it than split or steal. I saw someone say, it's like that classic game show, that classic British game show, Split or Steal. No, it's not that. No, it's not. There is more than that. It's just the fact that every clip of it on YouTube is just Split or Steal. That's no, that's not it. That's just not true. I only know about that game because of a showrunner named Sam. Yeah. Honestly, it's kind of funny how that only lasted for 3 series, I'm pretty sure. And yet there was an entire, like, proper study done about, like, the decisions people would make. Because obviously, don't get me wrong, like, the meat and potatoes of the game is Split or Steal. Like, I will concede that. Like, that's what the whole game is. It's like, the big bit of the chase is the bit at the end. You don't watch it for the rest of it. That's why they have Beat the Chasers now, so you can just watch an entire show of the end bit. Oh my god, how has that happened twice in one day? What's going on? There's a ramp there, mate. Oh my god. Get on, please. There's a rail there, mate. Oh my god. Can't park there, mate. He was on a couple of game shows in the UK. Yeah, that's pretty cool. But yeah, sometimes you get, you used to get people on that show that would have like £50 left at the end. And they would just like steal for the funny. But there was a study for like, if it was a certain amount of money, like if it was over £10,000, how many people would split or steal. Which is, there's interesting stuff to that. I can see why there was a study done on it. I'm pretty sure we actually like looked at that study in economics class. And then I told my teacher that I actually owned the board game, and we ended up having a day at the end of term where we just played the Golden Balls game. Unfortunately, that was during COVID and a bunch of people were ill, so there were like 3 people. There were like 3 people playing Golden Balls in economics class. That's why economics A-level was the best one. That is why. Anyway, I'm getting so lost with chat because I'm waffling on my own now.
3, 2, 1.
Stuff after stream will catch up. Yeah, that's fair enough. I feel like a lot of people do that. That's kind of why I don't watch as many game shows now. Like, I still do watch some, sometimes. And especially Deal or No Deal. Like, that's probably the only one I'll actively go out of my way to watch. Also, I'm on 0 rings already. This is not good. Because I've got to get through 7 cycles of this. So this is slightly faster as well because we have, and this is probably the best chance for you to notice it, we get slightly faster homing attacks thanks to my extra skills that I have unlocked. Normally we'd have to wait a little bit between each homing attack. Can you go down, please? Backwards. Thank you, Sonic. Normally this is a really tense level because I need to get sub 125, but here it's just, we're kind of just playing. We just have to get through. Nice. 116, perfect. I love traitors, however, I hate how unconscious bias is in the show, otherwise it's super fun. Yeah, I mean, that's just a problem with social deduction games like that anyway, I guess. I find it funny how popular Mafia and Mafia-related things have become from 2020 to now. Yeah, that too. I think it's just kind of snowballed. People have, and producers and stuff have seen how popular games like that can be. And it's like, yeah, we could make that a TV show. That's a good idea. Peppa Pig on DS. See, all the Peppa Pig games I own have no speedrun potential. I own the Peppa Pig DS game, I own one of the Wii games, and yet the ones with speedrun leaderboards are not those versions. Big shame for me. He said, mate. Somebody stop him. He's going full for it. Yeah. Can't park there, mate. So here, because of sub warp boost, we can literally just go for a very well timed air dash. No, don't hit me. I hate you. Why are you doing that? Actually, we can go here. So because he's in attack phase, we can't actually do anything. But what I can do... Oh, come on. Oh, really? Well, what I'm supposed to be able to do, if the game actually lets me, is just stop his attack phase early. 1 hit, of course it is.
Just 1 horn left. Time to finish this thing off.
It's not over yet, Sonic. Stay sharp.
There we go. Oh, seriously? What is going on? This should not be failing. I'm going all in on this, as usual. Oh, come on. What now? Why? Why is it not... Okay. Please. Have mercy.
That was tight.
I skipped both cutscenes and barely saved any time. What the hell happened there? That was bad. Simpsons Hit and Wrong Taskmaster is the only game show I need in the Big 25. Yeah, let me know when that happens. Big Taskmaster fan. Remember the Charlie bit my finger kid? This is him now. Links to SM MIDI. I would never be the Charlie bit my finger kid. I'm pretty sure whoever owns that video tried to take it down and sell it as an NFT. And then I realised that was absolutely stupid and didn't. Completely dumb. What? Shard Taskmaster's already a thing. Nice. I love how much Taskmaster's caught on as well. Because that is a really good show. Like, that's 20 series in and it still hasn't got old for me. And a lot of people as well. It's just a really easy watch. Nice. Let me in. Let me in.
This doesn't seem very sturdy.
Good.
Speed break.
And we'll go through here. And we're going to wait here because we need to get this.
Want to try checking
Going
it
to go on the top path because this is faster. And we're just going to go straight down. Fire gaze will kill the enemies as well.
Speed break.
And we'll speed break into here. Speed break into here. Thank you.
Speed break.
And now we just get a bunch of extra pearls. I'm not sure exactly how to grab them all, but there you go. One thing I hate about Traitors, actually, Traitors and IRL Mafia, compared to the games, there is no reason to sus anyone at the beginning. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing. With the skills that I have, I'm losing even more rings, but I get a bunch of... Instead of losing soul gauge, I gain soul gauge. That's why this run is so fast. Because normally I take damage and I would lose like half my soul gauge, but that doesn't happen here. The opposite happens. We gain soul gauge. SM MIDI hits the SM Griddy. Who invited this guy? Who invited this guy on Go Fish? Who invited this guy? Anything for charity, I guess. In Among Us, it's like they can be near the kill, you saw them faking a task, etc. In the IRL games, there's literally nothing. Yeah, I think that's just the flaw of the TV format. Like, maybe if there were reasons in the actual challenges, like, different things, you know, in, like, Trapped, the children's game show, you definitely remember it. You have to remember that. I feel like I've had multiple conversations with you about Trapped. Let me in. Thank you. Yeah, so, you know in that, Purple Lips Lady. Yes, the one with Purple Lips Lady, yeah. So, you know in that, I'm pretty sure they used to be able to, like, sabotage the tasks, right? So, if it was like that, where they could have, like, an impact on the tasks, for their own benefit, then maybe it would be good. And like, if they kind of had to do something like that at some point, and they would be rewarded in some way.
It's full of treasure.
Like, going into it, not knowing what Traitors was, other than like a few clips of previous series, I kind of expected that that would be what they would do. But that's not what they do. Let me in. Thank you.
Quickly, we must find the king.
No! How did I die? I was speed braking.
It looks like some
Huh?
kind of arena.
What the hell are you guys talking about? British game shows. That's all you need to know. Listen, if Queenie started me on a tangent about British game shows, I will not end it. There is no end to this conversation. It will just keep on going. How am I so far behind? What happened? How was that bad? Yeah, basically Trapped is a British children's game show where it's like Among Us. You do challenges and stuff, but there's one person sabotaging all the team. It's actually one of the best. It has to be one of the best children's game shows ever.
Don't get too careless.
And you might think there's not a very high bar for that, and there isn't. But yeah, Trapped really is one of the best ones. I don't think anyone would dispute that. It's a very, very limited contest.
Wow, this place is huge.
There are some good ones, but
This is why they call it the skeleton.
yeah, that's the big one. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. Drained it. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit again, so I'm gonna have to wait. I have to wait for it to be fully contracted, but I also need to wait to not get hit by a massive swinging pendulum. Okay, I need to catch up with chat in a minute, because I need to lock in on this one. If I die, I have to redo the whole thing again. Alright, let's go back. So I need to go this way. There's a very specific path here. I think I'm skipping one. Oh no, I got him. Cool. So there's one spare enemy in this arena, but we do have to kill 40 enemies still. Alright, so this one doesn't activate properly. You actually have to go in the line of sight before it actually activates. And we are done. Nice. In the civilian one, but no one does it because it's really easy to get caught in the ones they give. Okay, fair enough. But that's what I mean, though. It's like, you've got to make it encouraging for someone to actually do it and jeopardize their position in the game. Kind of like a social deduction game, and they did have a sabotager, and they made the thing so bait. One of the challenges was to get everyone to scream. Bro got voted out immediately. Yep. So here, I'm literally just going to hit one enemy, the rest don't spawn in time. Have I ever finished a season of the Celeb Traitors? I think this is the first one, isn't it? Is this not the first one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stomp, go back. And the stomp will kill the other 2 enemies. And that does it. Very, very particular setup in this level. Oh, they have Celeb Traitors in other countries. No, I've never seen any series of the Traitors before this one. In fact, I actually missed episode 1 of this one, which is kind of silly. But it's because episode 2 was the first one was on, and I'm not going to go back and I'm not going to go back and watch episode 1, most likely. Okay, so here we're actually going to go left a little bit. Every time we go up and down, we can go slightly more left, and eventually we'll just get over to the other side. Can't actually do a stomp straight away here, so we have to do an air dash then a stomp. We go for speed break here. Actually, we're just going to go all the way because we're pretty much done. Nice, we are done. Yeah, Nico and Milana. Like, a lot of times shows like this will get, you know, C-list celebrities, but they have kind of gone all out for this one. Like, even the YouTuber is like a massive one in terms of the UK. Like, he's literally been on BBC News and run for mayor. So, like, it's not just like he does his own thing and he's also British. He's like, yeah, more than that. Yo, Artsky with the raid. You're joining us for the British game show talk. The obligatory British game show talk of the stream. Hope you're doing well. How was your stream? Good to have you with us. I missed 3 enemies. I'm gonna restart. That's not a good idea. Is that the one that's people trying to convince people they're related to celebs? No. I don't think so. Not the traitors. Right, I need to hit this one so we get 3 enemies. But yeah, we're doing secret rings and we're gonna do some We Play later. I imagine you were doing some, I'm guessing resort. Thank you for the shout out to Artsky as well. Yeah, hope you had a good stream. For those who don't know me, I'm sure you probably do, but if you don't, I'm SMMidi. I normally speedrun Wii series. We are currently derusting secret rings because I'm going to be running this on Go Fish next week on Friday. But we will be doing Wii Play immediately after this run. 2 runs on sub 358 pace into hole 7. Oh, don't. One of them passed the luck check and the other did not. Oh, that's unfortunate. GG's though. You got this. So we're actually going to wait here. We're going to do a speed break to hit this enemy. And we are then going to hit a few of these. And we'll be done. The skeletons don't count in this level, but the last ones do, for some reason. I don't know why. Oops. There was a show where Chuck Norris's nephew was an Amogus plant. What? What? Okay. I got no idea. Yeah, we're currently, the big goal in We Play is sub 18 minute bronze medals, which is a completely ridiculous goal, but I have been on 17.3x pace. Frame perfect, by the way. I hit the frame perfect again. How do I keep doing this? I can't keep getting away with this. Also, I barely made that. So this run is any %, but we have the skills that you would normally get from post-game. Immediately after any %. So we are going really fast. Anyway, here's this section. What a strange string of words, that's so funny. Gotta find the show and show us game. Next you'll be hitting FPDs easily, yeah, steady on now. Let's not get too carried away. Yeah, so I would have had 17.3x, low 17.3x bronze medals last week if I was 1 frame closer on Mission 3 and Mission 5 FPDs. I would have had low 17.3x, not even 17.3x. Low one. Claim to fame? Never heard of it. Oh, I was reading chat. Well. good thing. This run is not a real category. That's why I don't really care.
This just keeps getting better and better.
It's worth practicing, but yeah, I know how this works. It's an auto-scroller, so... You just have to hold top left at the end. 12 celebrity relatives to step outside their famous family members' shadows and live together under one roof. So it's just Big Brother. It's Big Brother at home.
Through here.
It's Big Brother, but for Nepo babies.
The room is strange.
Is that what this is? That's what this is, isn't it? It's Big Brother, but for people who are already famous because they are Nepo babies.
Where could
That
this
is exactly what you have just described. That's what it is. And I guarantee you it was made by another network who was trying to rival Big Brother. I guarantee you. Yeah, Jojo Siwa was on UK Big Brother last year. I know this year, even. I don't even remember. My perception of time in the last year is very wrong because of moving house and stuff. Like, I have no perception at all of whether that was this year or not. I think it was. Claim to Fame is by ABC. I keep getting clips recommended of different countries' versions of Big Brother telling the contestants that COVID happened and they'd all be going home. I keep getting those in my recommended. It's like, yeah, instead of being locked in a house with a bunch of people and maybe winning a lot of money at the end of it, you're going home to be locked in with a group of people and not earn any money. That's pretty cold, actually. That's pretty cold. That's pretty cold. Wait, really, Queenie? I did not watch Big Brother, so I don't know. I have no context. It's really not the kind of reality show I'm interested in. Dan Giesling. Okay, we have lore with Dan Giesling. Dan Giesling has a Speedrun.com account. I'm pretty sure that guy won Big Brother. What's that? Oh, is it? Oh no. Okay, I was gonna say, I'm stuck in this room otherwise. I would have been softlocked there. You lose 2 rings per second. I would have just been flat out stuck in this room. I thought that was just gonna stun lock me. Well, that's good, that we're actually out at least. Cool. That could have been bad. Yeah, so Dan Giesling, actual Big Brother winner, right? Of, I believe, like, American Big Brother or Canadian. He did... and is the reason why a Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classic Speedrun category exists. And it is a very weird one. It is the category All Games Win Online Segmented. And he did it in 7 hours, 26 minutes. But you don't have to do it all in one section. Like, I feel like we added it just because it's Dan Giesling that did the run. Like, I think it was before I was a mod. Because I don't know. I mean, I find it funny that it's on there, and I mean, it's nice to have segmented categories recognised in proper leaderboards occasionally. Like, that's pretty cool. I've got nothing against it, but I just think it's a really weird category to be on the leaderboard. So, anyway, he was the first one who did a run of it. So, it's literally just doing a run of all the games online in the public lobbies. But the thing now is that the game is dead. So you can just get viewers to jump in and give you the win for free. So it's a really dumb category. Like, I have speedrun Clash Royale, and I can conclude that that is less dumb than a Clubhouse Games category where you try to deliberately match with a viewer who is going to throw the game. Like, yeah, like that's what it is. It's just co-op, but with extra steps. That's what it is. I think it was a great idea that, because he obviously wasn't trying to do that. Like, he was just trying to play the games. I've not watched the run, but that's what I got from it. He was just trying to play the games, like normally. So that's fine. But obviously the speedrun strat is just to get people to throw. So it's a really odd category. And I'm glad no one's run it, because I have no idea how to retime it. And I would need to ask someone. Whoever verified the previous runs, I would need to ask them. Because I basically verify all the Clubhouse Games runs at this point. Or most of them.
What's this feeling of
Oops.
deja vu?
I'm supposed to jump there.
Sonic, this is the wall from the room we were just in.
I am... What are you doing? Spawn camping me? Okay, I'm just gonna not use the spring, sure. You're just spawn camping me, whatever. You know him because of Northern Lion. That is wild. Fell in love with this guy on the show and there's a whole thing. Oh no. Damn, that's rough.
Something's coming. Watch out!
Oh,
Is it aiming for us?
yeah, I didn't even know that. Okay, I'm just looking at chat now at this point. I'm just looking at chat. There's a Twitch streamer who's friends with a Twitch streamer I watch who was apparently on Big Brother. Yeah. I'm guessing that was the Dan Giesling moment. Wait, this is... oh no, it's Die Hard. It's the Die Hard challenge. It's fine. How'd you even win on Big Brother? It's literally just whoever gives you the most votes at the end. It's just a popularity contest. That's all it is.
Is the room spinning?
I feel like the point of Big Brother is not who wins. It's just how people get on when they're forced to be stuck in the same room with each other. Well, at least that's how the UK one is now. But I digress. ITV when they have to commission a series without... two ex-Tories and Nigel Farage. Anyway. Yeah, well, to be fair, UK version is also because it's on ITV now. ITV, the same people who downgraded Deal or No Deal's £250,000 jackpot from 2005 to 100,000 in 2023. Okay, I'm ahead now. Cool. Like, 2005, £250,000 is £500,000 now. So that's yeah, they fell off on that one. You should look up Fall Guys world record. I actually did. I went down a speedrun.com rabbit hole this week and I saw the Fall Guys world record is like 1 minute. Was that during some kind of like special event or something? Because why was it already in the final at the end of the game? I've not played Fall Guys in ages, but what was that? Like, I thought you had a bunch of other rounds where there's a limited amount of people that get knocked out. Media CHG speedrunning celebrity. I'm more of a celebrity from We Play. Did you see what I posted in the Discord? There was a French YouTuber with 200,000 subs who has posted a video about We Play, and he actually goes into the speedruns. Askins. So I'm mentioned in that video like 3 times. At this point, we can just quietly remove it. Yeah, I don't know. Now it's already on there. It's already in MISC anyway. It's the only miscellaneous category on main board. I'm right to just keep it. Like, it would just be unfair to the people who have already run it if it was then removed. We'll be having our own stories of how MIDI the winner of Deal or No Deal speedruns. Yeah, I'm gonna be on there eventually. Trust me. I'll get on there.
Eraser's henchman.
Chat, I'll remember you when I'm famous. I'll remember you when I'm famous, when I'm hosting Deal or No Deal, when Stephen Mulhern gives up the gig in 17 years. 2042, you'll see me. I'll be there. ITV, hire me now. I promise I'll ham it up. I'll ham it up. I've got a whole VOD archive to prove it. Okay, but that is actually a really good start. I've never had all 4 hit all the enemies. I'm normally a bit slow. No! 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 I didn't want to do that! Oh, that is mean. I didn't want to go back there. I just wanted a normal jump. Oh, that is so sad. And there's no checkpoint, so I just go back to the start. Wow. What a way to lose a run. So, I could have just looped these enemies 7 times, but instead what I want to do is loop them 4 times. And then I want to jump forwards and hit the rest of the enemies. Wow, that really sucks. And specifically because it's the beginning of the stage, it thinks because there's no checkpoint, oh, we're just gonna restart you. Like, we're not gonna kick you out of the stage or anything. We're just gonna restart you from the beginning because you haven't hit a checkpoint yet. That's why I just got screwed over. And also my extra speed and stuff probably made a difference there. Okay, somehow I'm not losing all the run. What channel had Deal or No Deal before? Channel 4. So, funnily enough, Channel 4, when they first picked up Deal or No Deal, was actually the first day, because there was a big, like, the big host of Countdown, which is like their first ever show they ever put on Channel 4. He passed away, right? So they needed a replacement for him. And on the same day that the first episode aired of the replacement host, right, was also immediately after the first episode of Deal or No Deal. Which is kind of a funny bit of lore. Like, they really bet it all on Deal or No Deal, and won. They bet it all on red boxes. And they won. I have no idea, but I did a run with Crazy Tone Dog of it. Wait, a run of what? This guy probably should have never won the show. Interesting. Ooh, that's bad, that's bad, that's bad. So when I'm sliding, I can't get hit because of my skills that I have equipped. If he does an L attack or a Z attack, then I can hit him. Because he leans forward. Basically, if I'm on the left-hand side, there won't be a blind spot. But if I'm on the right-hand side, there is a blind spot in hitting him. But it's easier to dodge him. Ah! Yeah, the moment the text disappears, you have to let go of the jump button, and then when the red marker appears, you then go for the hit. Oh, come on. Oh, I almost got away with that. With, like, the earliest jump ever, trying to get extra rings. Okay, that's fine. This is a really scuffed fight. You're supposed to do this in a very meticulous way to manipulate the RNG to be easier. I did not do that. I'm just trying to go for the win at this point. This game's checkpoint system seems sketched. Well, there's no checkpoints on bosses. I'm assuming you mean the previous level. There we go. Yeah, the checkpoint system's fine. It's just that if you haven't hit a checkpoint, you just have to restart the entire level. Which is obviously an unfortunate coincidence for that one. Okay, yeah, now I'm skipping cutscenes in the run. This is totally possible to sub 135. Absolutely. MIDI Twitch partner when? I don't think that's gonna happen. Yo, Omega, how's it going? If you ever become a game show host, then meet Stephen Mulhern, pull some strings and let me meet the guy too, I beg. I mean, if you're in Kent at some point, then you can get in the audience for Deal or No Deal. No, 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 no. I want to get a full soul gauge so that he attacks me with the big one. He's not going to do that. Oh no, he might do. I'm risking it. Oh, that was close. I wanted to go for that cheeky extra ring there. So now I'm only hitting I'm only getting hit for 20 rings every time because we have maximum skills, maximum soul gauge, but none of the other skills make any difference here. That might... Whoa, hang on, was that 13? If that was 13, this might be the 2 cycle. So on the next hit, if we get 4 lights instead of 3, that will end the fight early. It is incredibly difficult. Okay, I might be going for it. Oh, he's not. If I get a full soul gauge early, he will then go to do his attack early. Okay, I think he's doing it. Come on. Come on. Okay. Why am I fighting a wannabe Machamp? So this is the guy we just fought, but after he absorbed 3 of the world rings and became this incomplete monster. That's the law. Okay, if we get 4 lights, that's it. It's basically frame perfect. We did it! That's it! We did it in a run. I mean, it's not actual any percent, but we did it in a run. Wow, what an ending. No way, we did it. Arg's bicycle strat. Arg's bicycle strat, that's it. And that's time. Wow. All that goofing around. All that goofing around yapping about game shows. And then I just pop off with bicycle strat. Okay. Okay. Nice. I mean, it's a big workout. You have to do this for the whole attack cycle. Basically, there's a specific point where you need to get a motion input in like a 3-frame window. And then there's another really small window where you need to not get one. As far as I understand. That's what I understand from people that know this game better than I do. But yeah. Wow, nice. Pretty cool. Pretty nice, pretty cool.